everyone.
Hey there guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and this is our review and thoughts and opinions on She-Hulk Episode 4 review, Is This Not Magic, is its title. I'm definitely pretty late on this, so my apologies on that, so let's go ahead and hop right on into this. As I had mentioned, this is kind of our thoughts and opinions, my honest review of the overall episode, and I might have a few theories and speculations as well throughout this video here as well. I'm going to be taking a read from Den of Geeks article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. As it reads, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has always adopted, let's say, a relevant tone. The precedent was established in the early 2008 Iron Man, using the film's screenplay as more of a suggestion than rather a Bible at that, according to people that worked on it. Robert Downey Jr. and Jeff Bridges helped imbue the franchise with a wisecracking and impossible spirit that would carry on to just about every other Marvel film from there. Still, even though most Marvel properties don't let too many beats pass between jokes, none of them have ever fully bent towards outright cartoonish farce. This is not until now with She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Of course, the show is very widely subjected to controversy. Just about more than 50% of the people that watch the She-Hulk show overall are simply just sitting here waiting patiently for Daredevil and whatever other cameos we can get our hands on, such as Wong. And I would also like to mention, this is something else I kind of like throughout these She-Hulk episodes, is the way that Jennifer Walters' character really breaks the fourth wall and starts talking to the camera, and she's, well, referencing Wong. She's like, oh, I bet you guys are happy that you guys just saw Wong. Oh, I bet you guys are here for Wong, type of thing, because let's be honest, most of us are, and it's kind of funny and cool at the same time to see Marvel acknowledging that not everybody's going to be a fan of the She-Hulk character right off the bat. She's definitely going to take some time to grow on the Marvel fans, and she's definitely growing on me overall as well. I really like her character so far. I think that she's really great as well. Now, from there, the article continues to talk about through 4 episodes of She-Hulk. She-Hulk is truly like nothing else Marvel has ever produced, and perhaps that's why it's proven to be so devised. Episode 1 established its heroine's fourth wall breaking abilities, and since then, the show has allowed itself to become goofier week after week, as if it's slowly wading into deeper goof waters, teasing to see what it will get away with. That journey culminates, or for at least now in the weeks, is not real magic with this episode's name, in which She-Hulk finally achieves the serene self-actualism of maximum goof. The episode's title, Is This Not Real Magic, is essentially a live-action cartoon from the wonderfully funny cold open that sees another legal douche of the week butt up against the mystical forces of the MCU, to the post-credit sequence that cheeks back in the Wongers and his new best friend Madison, with a questionably spelled first name as well. What's in between those grand comedic set pieces, though, however, more broad humor, says the article. It's hard to tell whether She-Hulk is actually getting funnier or merely upping its jokes per minute quotation. Either way, Is This Not Real Magic's episode name is both the show's funniest half hour yet and the most complete example that it knows what it wants to be overall as well. I remember, in my own thoughts and opinions, watching this episode a couple days ago now at the point in time of recording and publishing this video, and of course having fun with it, just enjoying watching it, enjoying, kind of growing with the characters type of thing. It's supposed to be that's what the show is supposed to be. It's supposed to be comedic. There's just some comedic factors in there I just don't find funny. For example, the previous week's episode with Megan Thee Stallion, I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't get it. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my type of humor, and that's okay. That's going to apply for just about everybody out there. And there are as well other plot points and pieces as well. There's an actual plot of this show as well. It's not all just dry, cold jokes and humor. It's not a sitcom entirely completely. And those, I guess, overall plot points, such as the Abomination, or what's going on with Hulk, or maybe who are these people that are trying to stab Jennifer Walters before she turns into the Hulk form and get her blood there? Who wants her blood? Those are the type of questions. Those are the plot points and pieces that we want to know more about with this overall show, and really the overall reason that we're watching the show. It's the point of the show. And really this episode, and I'm going to plan out coming out with another review episode, or rather video, talking about the latest episode here as well. I don't understand the clear-cut plot points anymore. They're just not there anymore, but maybe they'll come back to them in the next following weeks here as well, wrap it up and give it some more time. This here's one of the rather more longer Marvel shows as well. It has like 9 episodes, I want to say, so they have extra wiggle room to kind of play around there at the same time. But this episode overall, I'm gonna say it just felt like filler type of thing. The article continues to talk about how the episode opens, as all episodes should, with Wong watching television. After a real magic show gone wrong, magician Donnie Blaze uses his sling ring to teleport an annoying audience member to Wong's living room, where she promptly spoils the episode of The Sopranos he's about to watch. And while I'm not going to go over everything that this article has to say, or really the entirety recap of this overall episode as well, because it was very straight to the point, I mean, very clear cut in my own thoughts and opinions, just short, it's sweet, to the point type of thing as well. It's just supposed to be a fun type of thing, as I had mentioned before. I definitely will give some big props and some big credits to this overall episode for helping world build, giving us more, I guess, characters out there that are in the MCU, and this is something that the previous episode did as well, is that we're not always focused and fixated, I think, when it comes to the MCU on specific certain various characters and from their point of view and from their eyes only, rather than in the She-Hulk show. That's something that this show overall does with its continuous themes and concepts here overall, with its storytelling, is the way that we're a part of a bigger universe. And especially after the events of Avengers Endgame, it is really acknowledging that and really showing us that there's quite a bit of other superheroes out there in the spectrum. We're just kind of sitting here patiently waiting for those other superheroes to appear, such as Daredevil for one of course, but also reappear of Abomination and Hulk as well, but also in the concepts of how everyday normal people react to the Avengers being a thing, and superheroes being a thing in those daily lives as well, is something I believe to be very interesting as well throughout the entirety of this episode as well. Now, as I had previously mentioned, some plot points I would like to see come back for the continuation of this show here is what's going on with Emile Blancy and the Abomination, what's going on with the Hulk. I think that the Hulk show overall, or rather Hulk and his whole storyline with him going to Sakaar, the other planet, I think that's setting up something potentially with his future in another spin-off movie, World War Hulk, where I do plan to eventually talk about that in a separate future video here on the channel, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to stay tuned for that. However, I think that we're going to be seeing that set up in this overall show, how the She-Hulk show is going to set up a World War Hulk movie overall. That, and also kind of getting to the point of Jennifer Walters really truly accepting her identity as a superhero, her connecting with other superheroes as well, such as Daredevil, I think is going to be a really big one out there to really help her, I guess, really figure out who she truly is, where we see Daredevil kind of being both a superhero and just a normal dude, a normal lawyer in those aspects as well. Something is going to be very cool, I think, to see here with this overall show, and something I can't wait to see with this overall show. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video right here. I want to know over your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I have this full article linked down in the description down below as well, as I had mentioned, despite me saying that I didn't really read the entire thing. I mean, it's normally just a complete recap of everything that we have going on here, so if you guys want to check it out, it's linked down in the description down below. And I also want to know over your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, as I had mentioned before. What do you guys want to see here with the overall She-Hulk show? Where do you think it's going? I'd love to hear what you guys all think. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.